day, everyone. You are welcome to Believer's Experience. This is another wonderful episode with us. Believer's Experience is where you can ask mind-boggling questions that bother you about your Christianity, and we get to answer them and give you full insight on what you want to understand. You're welcome to join us. And right here with me is Ms. Banjoko.
Good day, everyone.
And Daddy Fresh.
Good day.
Thank you for joining us today. Let's get into the matter of the day.
Okay, Daddy. We have a question based on the last episode, where you explained further on it is finished.
Okay.
The word that Jesus said on the cross of Calvary at the point of crucifixion. So I have a question from a sister, and the question thus: since Jesus fought the battle for us, why do we still need to fight any spiritual battle again in the marketplace?
So people need to understand the two factors. Okay. Now, in time past, before Jesus died on the cross of Calvary, what it means is this: if you're going through any battle, you're having spiritual battle, there are things you do. For example, you go and meet the priest, and the priest will tell you the type of animal you are going to kill and the kind of things you will do to have that problem solved. Now, when Jesus said it is finished, what it means is that now you can approach heaven yourself directly. Then that also, you don't need any shedding of blood anymore for you to overcome any battle or to conquer any spiritual battle. If you need blood at all, that you need to apply blood, the blood of Jesus is enough to do that. Now, coming to talk about the spiritual battle, your family issues in that, Jesus came to save us. And it means that when you are saved, your soul is safe. If that day, the day you declare that you accepted Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, if that day you leave this world and you go to heaven, you are okay. You are fine. But now you want to live in the world. You now want to go and achieve what you are meant to achieve. You want to work, you want to earn money, you want to build house, you want to buy car, you want to marry, you want to be successful. Now, you don't expect simply because you have given your life to Jesus Christ and because Jesus has said it is finished, then the devil will not question your success. The devil will not attack you.
It's
no.
not for free.
No. Don't say that. If you say that, that is taking the word out of context. Okay? Yes. Jesus died for us. Yeah. Now, what the best way I can explain that is, if you enroll in the military school, you know, the first day you fill your form, you are accepted, you are now enrolled in the school. You are a military.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Agreeable. Yeah. Everywhere you go, you can see a military personnel.
You have the ID card. But you can't wear uniform. You cannot go to the war front. Even though you are a military. Okay? So, Jesus launched us into the military school, spiritual military school. So the word "it is finished" is nothing to do with the
spiritual attack.
With the spiritual attack of the devil. It doesn't mean that the devil will not attack you. If that's what he's saying, then he's saying in this world you will find tribulation and sorrow, but be of good cheer. I have conquered for you. So if he has conquered, then why do we find it? I mean, Yorùbá say ó ní nínú ayé yẹ ó rí ìpọ́njú. Kò sọ pé ẹ ní rí, ẹ ó rí ìpọ́njú ṣùgbọ́n ẹ tújú ká torí mo ti ṣẹ́gun ayé. And he said, okay, whatsoever you bind on earth shall be bind in heaven.
So something needs to be bound.
You need to bind something.
So you need to fight for your freedom.
He's saying that upon this rock I established my church, the gate of hell will not prevail. It didn't say the gate of hell will not attack. The gate of hell will launch attack, but they will not prevail.
They will not prevail.
In that respect, it's as if as a soldier, as he said, it is finished means now you have a weapon.
You
That you
have.
can use to fight
You
your
don't need
battle
to just go
yourself.
on your own. You have a weapon now.
So you
defend
have
yourself.
access to another weapon. Now, if before you become a military man, the day you were enrolled, the day you were decorated, you were given a weapon, you were given ammunition. Before that time, before you become a military man, if you see armed robber, you are not to kill. You can't kill armed robber, even though it's an armed robber. You use cutlass to kill the person, you'll be charged. You use gun without license, you'll be charged because you are not supposed to carry it. But being a military man, you don't have to go and use sham to fight anybody.
Yes.
The uniform is enough. Do you get it now? So we need to get it clear. It's not mean, Jesus is not saying, when he say it is finished, people are just, it's not saying it is finished that what your parent has done before, you are not going to.
Because
They want to ride on a platter of gold.
that means that even the children will take from the realm of the father. So it soon just disappear.
Apostle Paul wouldn't have made that statement. They say it is because even after he gave his life to Jesus Christ, he went through hell.
all years.
They beat him. He said 39 times I was beaten with a rod. You know. So God bless you.
So yes, let's get into one more question before we round it up. We have this question down for this episode before the important question came. So you can always ask your questions every episode.
Joshua, hold on. I think if the fellow that asked that question will do proper. Now, it's better you ask, what can you do to come out of the family battle? Okay, there's always what to do. So if the fellow is really going through spiritual attack or spiritual family battle, she can come out of it. She can call or she can make arrangement how we can.
Okay.
But surely that's what to do, right?
I'm sure you'll pick it up from there.
Reach out to us. Reach out to the number below the screen or the email or the Instagram account to get and connect with us and ask more questions. So one more question based on logic. Now the question is, Christianity contrasts sharply with logic. Let us put it that way. And now, as a new believer, the question goes to you, sir. As a new believer, the idea is that I am struggling with or between spiritual and logic. I'm struggling with finding a balance in being spiritual and being logical on my belief. Because sometimes, I'm not talking personally, so I had a discussion with my friend. So sometimes the things they want to do or things that seem logical or thoughtful to do contrast with what spiritual is, what the spirit is saying or what they are asked to do spiritually. For example, pray overnight. Logic believes that the body needs rest, but the spirit is saying pray overnight. Fast. Well, the fasting is good for the body too, but sometimes the body wants to eat. It becomes a very, very dicey discussion.
Yes. What I do tell the young people is, over the years, even before our own time, when you talk about the Bible days, in the days of Abraham, in the day of Isaac, in the day of Jacob, in the day of Moses, they all have logic. This is not the first time we have anything called logic. Okay, there's always a way of thinking. Right? They were successful in their day, and they were able to balance spiritual life with their physical life. Okay, now there's one thing we need to know, that logic is good, but there's a realm the logic reason cannot take you to. There's a realm that your logical reason cannot take you to, especially if you are Christian. Now, when you're talking of fighting spiritual battle, you don't fight spiritual battle with your logical reason.
Obviously.
Okay? So, it's okay, body need rest. You can sleep if you don't have any spiritual battle. If nothing is questioning your rising, if you don't have a say, I do tell
Daddy, is
people.
it possible?
Yeah,
it
if your father if your grandfather is a pastor and your father is a pastor,
Even at that,
then you have been born again from pregnancy stage. So that's
Oh.
okay. So you might have no, but for some of us that the day they name you, they put cutlass down, they put a mask, they say Ogunlaka Yeshumale Omorere. That's what they get. Your name is Eshubi. Your name is Shango. You know all those things. So and you want to live your life on logical reason. Okay, so there's a realm the logical reason will take you where you cannot fight spiritual battle. Now, what somebody would say is that we have a lot of people who are successful who are not Christian. Now, you don't live your life after somebody you don't know. Some of them, they have where they belong to. Some have society they belong to. And they won't come up and tell you. And that's why they were called secret society. Okay? So nobody will come and tell you that, oh, I belong to this society. They won't say that. Only in Christian, the one that will say, I belong to society, I belong to this, these are the noise makers. They will not actually belong anywhere.
May not belong anywhere.
Okay?
It's no longer secret.
Exactly.
So, but if you are talking of living as a Christian, you need to balance the spiritual life and separate it from the logical reasoning. Your body needs rest, but if you keep 2 hours awake in a week or twice in a week, that will not put any trouble on your body. Now, spiritually, you have to fast and pray. Now, food is good, but if you wait till 3 o'clock before you eat once in a week, or you wait till 6 p.m. before you eat once in a week or twice in a month,
it will not harm you.
that has nothing to harm you. In fact, your body
Get more benefits.
gets more trouble by what you eat.
Exactly.
It takes time, process to digest
So,
and all that. So
These are the
fasting is
things
good.
we want balance.
Yes.
I used to tell young people, come, you have a logical reason, but fine. But there is a level where your spirit, your intelligence cannot take you to.
Spiritual.
Thank you very much, Daddy.
God bless you.
I enjoyed that question. I personally have one more question with me, but I think we don't have time anymore.
I even have a question from another person, maybe the next.
Maybe next episode,
episode.
Because a lot is coming to mind right now. And thank you so much, sir, for the answer you provided.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Until we meet again on Believers Experience, I want you to follow us on our Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook page. Work with us and enjoy the questions we have and the answers to Believers Experience that have been shared with us. Until we meet again, thank you very much.
Don't forget, you can get help. Don't silence. Don't die
Exactly.
in silence. Don't keep to yourself. Okay, depression is dangerous. Silence is dangerous. You can get help if you speak out.
Problem shared is half solved.
Problem half solved. God bless you.
Don't forget to follow us.
We love
Until we meet again, we love you.
Thank you all. Bye.